Yo, it's just a black podcast, episode 48. What's good, y'all?
What's good?
What's
48.
up?
That's a long time.
48 is on time. Pushing 50, man. We out here now. We got Perez here today. What's up?
Hey, how are you guys?
We good. We good. Josiah, how was it's Sunday. How was your weekend, bro?
It's pretty cool, man. Yesterday I went to like this homecoming festival of the city I live in, the Dearborn.
Hold on. It's homecoming?
It's like a little festival. It's the 41st homecoming festival. They have all these rides, carnival rides, funnel cakes, like music and all that stuff. It was interesting. It's like I feel like if you go to one fair or carnival, like you've been to all of them. It's not as exciting as it was when I was 12.
What kind of rides they have?
I mean,
you can get on them.
No, bro.
Ferris wheel.
I don't like getting on carnival rides anymore. They're not stable.
Yeah, they might break down on you.
Yeah, like someone brought them the day of. You know what I'm saying? Like they set it up.
Oh yeah.
You know, so it's like I'm not into that. Plus, I'm tall, so my knees be hurting.
So they're like celebrating the city.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like a state fair, but within
the city parameters.
There's a lot of white people there.
Yeah, but I mean, Dearborn has a high Middle Eastern North African demographics here, so it was cool.
That's tight.
To be immersed into the culture.
Yeah, that's tight. Does Michigan have a state fair?
I have no idea. Probably. I don't know. Probably.
I feel like every state has a state fair. They have to.
Yeah. I've never been to the Tennessee State Fair. I have to figure out when that is. I don't even think it's in Nashville though. It'll probably be in some random place like Knoxville or.
Wouldn't it be in like the capital of the state?
Is Nashville the capital of Tennessee? Maybe I should know this, huh?
No, I think it's Knoxville actually.
It might be Knoxville, capital of Tennessee.
Yes,
it's Nashville. Oh, wow.
First time
I
for
am
everything.
in Nashville.
Detroit's not the capital of Michigan. I actually learned this the other day. It's Lansing.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know that. I thought it was Detroit.
So hold on. I think so. The question on here is like, does Tennessee have two capitals? Through 1812, 1816, National was back at the capital. 1817, Knoxville was back at the capital once again.
So I was right.
So it may be, I don't know. Well, right now it's supposed to be Nashville, according to Google. But you were right. You were right. Yeah. What's up, Perez? You're back on the pod. Appreciate your presence.
Are you gonna ask me about my weekend?
I'm gonna ask you about life. What's good?
Oh, nothing. So last night I went to the Chris Brown concert.
Oh yeah, everybody was there.
Everybody was there.
And I really think that we should talk about it for a second.
It was hard. Chris Brown tight to me, bro. Is he too old to not? Is he too old to be dancing?
I don't think he dances enough for me. I used to say that he was up there with MJ in terms of performing, but I completely retract that statement. I'm walking that back.
Wow.
Because you got to think about it. Michael Jackson used to be on stage and would dance every second that he's on that stage.
He'd be like 40 years old, really out there getting.
That's what I'm saying. That's not an excuse because I get it. Like Chris Brown's 10, 15 years into 20 years into his career, right?
He's still in
at least 35, right? At least.
Yeah, he's been out since we were in high school.
33,
so it's been about 20 years.
Yeah.
Dang, Chris Brown.
But Michael Jackson been dancing since he was 8. He didn't stop dancing till he died. So we need to.
It wasn't as lit.
Chris Brown.
It wasn't as lit as you thought it would be.
No, and I saw him when he had the Indigo tour, and they kind of said they came out and they said that he was experiencing the flu.
Oh,
so that show was not that great either. So I thought, all right, well, maybe, I've been seeing his these TikToks that are showing highlights of the concert. So I'm like, oh, this might be a good show.
Damn, I've never seen Chris Brown live, and that's one person I do want to see live.
I was just waiting to see like a backflip, a front flip,
Oh,
something.
I guess when you're in your 30s, you can't really be flipping.
Yeah, he be
And
on
knees ain't the same.
that. He be on that powder too. So
He do be.
You would think that
he
would
be
help
on,
him.
oh yeah, that's true. He was.
He do be a. I'm about to say he had the weekend going crazy at Super Bowl.
I mean, let's pop, lock, and drop it. Let's do something. Like, I mean, he was given some moves. He performed the Pills and Automobile song. So he did dance during that. That was good. But he did a lot of like newer songs from his new album. And I think a lot of people didn't know his album yet because it just came out.
It just came out this year. Yeah.
And he was like singing a lot of the songs that a lot of people just weren't connected to. Like he didn't do CAB or
he got a lot of tracks though.
Did he do Wall to Wall at least?
Off the Wall?
Wall to Wall, yeah.
Oh, Wall to Wall. No. There was a lot of songs he just did not
crazy.
do. A lot of songs, yeah.
Well, when you think about it, Indigo, Heartbreak on a Full Moon had like 30 tracks on.
I think 40 actually. I think Heartbreak on a Full Moon had 40.
That's too many.
And then this recent one had at least 20.
Yeah.
He had a lot of songs.
He even said it. He said, I know I got a shit ton of songs. So let's get into it. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, like he would have to have a festival on his own. Like day one, I'm doing old tracks. Day
and
two,
then bring out all the people
tracks.
he's featured with. Like he has a lot of
good.
That would actually, he should do that. That's a good idea. You should sell that idea to him for like $2 million because he's gonna make back.
It's like, bro, you got all these tracks, bro. You could do a Chris Brown fest and you can headline every day, but it'd be like Chris Brown from mid 2000s and then like early 10s, and then now, like, bro, he got tracks and he got songs that he's been featured on, like, yeah. But that's kind of tough that he not. I can understand why he don't be really dancing like that, because you think Chris Brown be in the gym like working out, like.
Yeah, I think that if he were to dedicate more of his time towards perfecting his physique,
then
I just feel like he would be up there in that dialogue. But he just, I think it's like an afterthought. And he knows he dances well, but it's like an afterthought for him.
It's so natural. He can do whatever.
Did you get the VIP tickets to take them couple photos with him?
No.
I have you seen those, man? For doing that. I respect, bro.
The Master Lab, Trimmers, Cloud9 poses.
That's what I'm saying. That's like, it reminds me of like early 2000s type of photos, bro. I like it. I wonder what else came with it, because I heard it was like $1,000.
It was $1,000. Yes,
that's wild, bro.
Definitely $1,000.
Did you see Lil Baby too, or you?
Yeah, he was there. So they did it. It was literally an and. So it's Lil Baby and Chris Brown. So Lil Baby did his first half. He left. Like Chris Brown came out. Then Lil Baby came out. And then Chris Brown came back out. So it was like they went back and forth between the two.
Is Baby a good performer? Is he good?
Well, I'm not a fan of Lil Baby, so I'm biased in my observation.
Like you haven't heard a lot of his songs. Is that what you're saying, or you don't think he like a good rapper?
I have heard his songs. I like him when he performs with Gunna because I'm a Gunna fan. But
free Gunna,
right? But if you're talking about a whole album of Lil Baby, I'm not sitting through a whole album. I'm sorry. He's mumbling. I don't know what he's saying. He raps in the same tone.
Yeah. I feel it.
It's.
I feel you. I like Lil Baby, but to your point, I can't just like play a whole album. I can't play a whole album like that.
I knew that I couldn't sit through a whole album because I sit through a whole concert and I was done by the third song.
Yeah,
I was ready. I was just ready to go.
But I feel like for me, like when I was listening to Gunna album, I was like, I felt the same way. It's like, bro, all these songs sound the same. I feel like I already heard this song.
I mean, they're the leader of the new school now, man.
I feel like
them in 21.
Like their content is all the same. Like I feel like what else can you talk about if you're gonna like
but Gunna's gonna at least give you like a harmony or like a melody. He's gonna at least give you a melody. He's gonna give you something different. Like Lil Baby has like the same beat, the same trap beat, the same like
the same drums.
But like for me, like I feel that way with like all them type of rappers who rap about the same content. Like they don't give you nothing different. Like
no, like I like them. Rap.
I like him, but it's like they only like him for so much. Like Gunna, Lil Baby, Thug, like it's
I
like
think
all
Thug
them
and
type of
Gunna's
rappers.
they're providing you like more of like vibes and atmosphere. So you're
Exactly.
not really listening to them for like the content, so to
Yeah.
speak. You're more so just listening to them to catch a
Yeah.
vibe. But like Lil
But, like,
Baby actually tries to give you bars, and it's just kind of like
Yeah, he has songs that he be spitting though. Like
he's
the
a
song
good
with-
feature.
The
He's a
song
great
with him and
rapper.
Drake, the song with him and Drake is hard. Like every time he with Drake is good.
He's a good feature.
Okay, a good feature.
Yeah.
he's a
good
great
feature.
feature.
I feel
A
like he
good
can
feature.
do more introspective stuff if he wanted to, but I guess he's not at that stage of
Yeah.
his career yet.
I mean,
Yeah.
he got a
He's
song with
still-
Kirk Franklin.
Oh yeah. The Space Jam song.
Actually, this song's not bad.
Did he perform that?
No,
We Win or whatever
no,
it was.
he didn't perform the Kirk Franklin gospel. No, he didn't do that.
That's hilarious. Hey, shout out to Kirk Franklin though.
No,
Yeah, that's
like
yeah. I wish I went to his show with what's the Maverick City? I wish I went to
man,
that one.
I remember when I ran into him once at Starbucks, and I like,
Kirk Franklin.
oh yeah, I was staring at him. I know he
I'm
thought
about
I
to
was
say y'all was
weirdo.
probably the same height. Like
We were, but it doesn't matter. I kept looking. I was like, that's not Kirk Franklin. That looks like Kirk Franklin. I think
You
it's
was in Indy or you was like
yeah. It was
you
like
was in Los
around-
Angeles or something?
Yes, when I was working
You
downtown.
got a place in Nashville too.
He was it was the Starbucks inside of the
I want to say the mall or the hotel.
the Omni
Oh,
hotel.
the hotel.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I used to walk to that Starbucks to get something to drink.
Oh, that's hard. Kirk Franklin.
Yeah, and he was looking at me like, please God,
Don't speak to me.
Don't speak to me.
Bruh.
Don't say a word.
He has a very great catalog. Like
Yeah.
he has a lot
Yeah,
of
bro.
catalog to compared
Yeah,
to
he
our
a
favorite
legend.
rappers.
Yeah, he a legend, bro. Like nobody in the gospel game can do a versus. Well, he did it for Hammond, but like
Fred
we-
Hammond is
we
he's
knew
contender
like
for sure.
that was gonna be like just
After,
a
like-
gospel show. It wasn't gonna be no competition. Like Kirk, you
No.
can't touch Kirk Franklin.
Because Kirk Franklin's music was like
He could do all
so
what Kanye, low-key.
flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was a very flexible.
Bruh.
He was putting
I watched-
rappers and
I watched it was what was it 90 something 98. He was performing at the Apollo, and he did Stomp at the Apollo, and Steve
And it
Harvey
was rocking.
Steve Harvey introduced him, and yeah, and bro had like a yellow jacket with the choke chain. Like I was like, bro is fresh. It is 98.
why you playing with my mans? You know Kirk Franklin comes
But
correct all
yeah,
the
but
time.
but when you look back on it, it's like, bro, people be dressing like that now. Like he
Yeah.
had the jeans on with the Timbs. I was like, bro, it's fresh.
Yes,
Like-
Kirk Franklin is like the Kanye in gospel. He is
Nah,
Kanye.
for real.
They
For
should
real.
do a versus, just like a friendly one. Kirk and Kanye.
Kirk and Ye.
Yeah.
Ye would be too bougie for Kirk, bro. Like Kirk Franklin would probably be wanting to keep it music, but Kanye's too big of an ego to be like,
Oh yeah,
I'm
this
gonna
man's
share
gonna
this
be
platform.
ranting.
You know?
I'm
Oh,
Walt
yeah.
Disney, and I'm
Yeah. Like he shared the stage with Drake. Remember that with the Amazon Prime joint?
oh, I didn't
Drake
see
and
that.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
I saw it on Amazon Prime, but I just never watched it.
It's cool, but like you can just tell, like Kanye just has an energy, like, bro, I'm me. Like and then like compare the Drake songs to Kanye songs. I was like, bro,
It's not the
I'm
same.
sorry.
But to
Drake.
me,
I'm
I'm like,
sorry.
why?
I'm
Of course,
sorry,
because
Drake.
Kanye can produce all of his stuff.
Yeah.
Drake's not hopping on the boards. He's not
'Cause,
producing
like,
and mastering and all that.
I'm with you because like Ye put on Hurricane and then like a couple songs later, Flashing Light come on, and then like a different version of Black Skinhead. It's like, bro, you can't mess with the variety.
Why
of
would Drake do
Kanye.
that?
I
He
mean,
just set himself up for failure with that one.
I mean, that's a big stage. That's a big stage. LA Coliseum, Amazon Prime, Kanye West.
You know what's missing from Drake? I think he's missing an introspective like album.
An album. I was about to say he got the songs, but like a whole album. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like Take Care was supposed to be that for him.
Oh, I didn't
That's too early though.
I didn't get
Oh, you're
that.
talking about like another one, like a later
Yeah, I need
one?
something now. Like he like a different type of dude now.
Yeah, like what's happening? What's going on?
That was why I
Being
see him beat Drake.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Drake
see-
doesn't care about music. Like he
He
uses
don't.
music as a tool for business. He does not.
He
Music
don't
is just
care.
like an avenue for him.
I'm with you.
There's something he's just good at.
Did you
He's
like
not gonna
his
be creative or. I think he
It's
tried
like,
to be
honestly,
creative.
never
Though,
mind.
honestly, never mind. Yeah. I did. I liked it when it first came out, but then the more I listened to it, the more I realized that it felt rushed. It felt like he just threw it together.
It did.
Like he could have did a lot more with the vocals. He could have had it chopped up and do
Yes.
some actual
Yes.
house,
Like
some
actual structure to
like
the
me,
song.
it had to go and like repeating, or then have someone else come in or something
With the real vocal who could sing. Yes. Just Drake. I don't like Drake singing, but it was to the songs. Nah.
Oh, for real?
I can't. He ain't got no. He ain't got a real vocal to me. Like
back early in his career, I think he tried. He doesn't try anymore. Like he
I
did actually try to
know.
sing earlier, like with
He having a filter on his voice.
They
And I
all
guess
do.
that's cool. But like, I guess that's cool. But
He
He's
blamed
a studio
Kanye,
singer.
man.
in my
Kanye-
opinion, that don't make him a real singer. If you,
Kanye
you
and
gotta
Kid Cudi
use a
started that,
filter
man.
to make your voice fuller or make it sound like a singer. Like any type of nigga on Boys to Men, they don't need that. You know what I mean? Frank
Okay,
Ocean,
Jordan,
you don't need
listen,
that. These are
he-
real singers, though.
He's not a vocalist. You're correct.
Yeah.
He's not technical with his singing,
Right.
but he can.
That's my point.
Hold a
But if you're gonna
note.
do an album, like honestly, never mind. You gotta sing, bro. Like them joints wasn't, bro. It didn't
That's
hit for me.
fair.
Like it was no structure, there's no bridges, there's no like. But
a
I
lot
know
of the
house
beats kind of sound the same. Like they were repetitive for too
Yeah.
long. Like usually with house music, even though it's repetitive, they have moments where it breaks and it switches, or like
exactly, or the
things
beat
kind of
change,
go in.
something.
Yeah. Like
I
he didn't
didn't-
do any of that. He didn't keep it interesting.
I don't know. I was just like, bro, what is he doing? It just sounded like he was just singing, like playing around on the microphone.
It sounded like he hopped in and was just like,
bro,
these
this
are
is hard, bro.
ideas.
Like, let's record that.
this is an idea. Yeah.
Like rough
It
drafts.
didn't sound fleshed out. It
Yeah.
definitely sounded like he was just like, this is just an idea. What do you guys
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, and then
It's his Yeezus.
No, Jesus is a good album.
No, really?
But because it's Kanye. Like when Kanye you got to think about it in terms of like
Found, Black Skinhead, New Slaves.
but it sounded unfinished. It sounded like it was just a collective of like ideas, and he's like,
Oh,
here.
no. Yeah, but it still sound cohesive enough for like of the theme Yeezus.
Because it's
like,
Kanye. Kanye's always going to be cohesive.
Yeah.
Like he was literally
Bro.
just ranting that whole album.
But the way he put it out, you remember he put the New Slaves on the different buildings, like the rollout, like that was crazy, bro.
Okay, I retract my statement. You're right, because he did have like an actual rollout for that. You're right. I take that back.
And Drake just put it out, like
He did
You know
kind
what
of just
I
drop
mean?
it.
I
And
blame
then, like-
Drake. I blame Drake singing from Cudi.
he was
the people
singing.
But the
He
people
was
that
singing
can't
on
really
So Far
sing.
Gone, though. Remember?
No, but 808 came out before that, right?
That was around the same time. Oh,
I mean, yeah, bro. The people, Kanye can't sing, and he started singing, and everybody else started singing.
But
He messed it
Cudi,
up.
Cudi produced 808s and Heartbreak. That's a Cudi album, bro. That's a Kid Cudi feel. Like when you listen to Man on the Moon and then you listen to 808s, it's like a Man on the
Yeah.
Moon 1.5 type of shit. In my opinion. Because I mean, he's all over that album.
So
And
it's
then,
Mr.
like,
Hudson.
Exactly.
Mr. Hudson wrote a lot of that album.
Exactly.
Mr.
A lot of people be right for Ye.
Mr. Hudson is a UK artist back. He was like
Remember
real
that,
hot back in
Supernova?
like 07, 08.
Yeah, remember that Supernova song?
No, how did that go?
And he's on the Paranoid song too.
He was like he was a one-hit wonder. Like he didn't last
Yeah.
very long because his voice was kind of like different. It was a very different
Yeah,
voice.
it was more like
Okay.
I'm like Kanye's gonna use this dude for an era or for this type of
Yeah.
moment, and then good luck.
Okay.
He had a song with him like called Anyone But Him. I think Kanye hopped on that
Oh
one.
yeah. I like the
That was a big
Supernova
one.
joint.
In the Supernova song,
Yeah.
But then he kind of like disappeared. I think he still makes music, but he's not really big in the US, in the United States. Like that.
Right.
But he did
Yeah.
write for Kanye for a minute.
A lot of people wrote for Kanye for a minute, but
He's never been shy about that. He tells people,
Yeah,
yes.
like Ron Fest, like in the beginning, Ron Fest, GLC, and then like you move forward, like Cudi,
Sci-Hi.
Sci-Hi,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Big
Travis
Sean.
Scott, Big Sean. Yeah,
They've all wrote for him.
it's crazy, bro. And then Future wrote his verse on the Future album.
Low key, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was all Sci-Hi.
Was all Sci-Hi the Prince, bro.
He
And
wrote
Big
that.
Sean,
Bring him
too.
back,
He pretty
man.
much
And
wrote
Big
that in
Sean.
Rhyme Fest.
Yeah,
They pretty much wrote that whole
Yeah,
album.
Ronfest pretty much wrote College Dropout and Late Registration.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
I know Ronfest wrote Spaceship.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
When you say it like that, it does make sense.
Bro. But I feel you, like Perez said, Kanye not a shy to tell you, like, yeah, these guys worked with me, and you know. Yeah. But then, okay, let's talk about the Beyonce album, Renaissance, because I seen that tweet of that songwriter. I forgot her name. She's not really important.
The milkshake?
No, not Khalees.
We're not about to say. We're not going to say Khalees is not important.
No. I would have said Khalees, but like we'll get to that. But it was like a white songwriter, and she's always nominated for Grammys. And she said, "Why does this song have 24 writers or something?" She was like, "A song has 24 writers." And
well, do you know her writing history? I think her name is like Donna.
Yeah, she wrote for a lot of people.
She wrote for Aerosmith.
Yeah, she wrote for a lot of people.
Like,
yeah, I just don't know her name right now.
Donna Waters.
Yeah, it was something. It was something like that.
I think the 24 writers is I think because they started putting writing credits for the people they sampled into the writing credits.
Yeah.
So who knows how many songs they sampled into that one song?
But Beyonce's the same way. She has a lot of writers and a lot of producers on like every song. Like she's the same.
I think that particular person was just saying that because if you look at how she writes, because I read up on her when I saw that, because I was like, who is this? Why is she saying this? I don't understand why this. But
when I looked up her Grammy nominations, she wrote for a lot of people.
Oh, she's a heavy hitter, and she literally does not write. She's very, very adamant about not writing with other people because she said that once you get in a room with someone else, and you start doing like writing sessions. It becomes like a compromise. Like you have to compromise a lot.
I feel you. I agree.
She's like, well, I don't really want to do that. So if you want me to write for you, I'm going to write the whole thing. Yeah. So she writes the whole song for someone.
I agree.
Now the artist may input something and they may change something, but
right. I was gonna say to Josiah's point about the sampling, people were comment on her under her tweet about sampling, and she was like, I don't know anything about sampling because I don't sample. And people thought that was like shade. But I was like, bro, she's a real She's a musician, bro. She writes for real. She don't know about hip hop and sampling.
I know.
It's like this might be a learning moment for her. Like, it's a learning curve, but it's like when she sees 24 names under one song, her mind is probably crazy. Like, bro, what?
People have writing rooms, like from music, television, movies.
I understand having multiple producers, but the writers part was kind of like, you gotta admit, it's a little. It's not. I did
look at a lot of the Beyonce credits, and for Beyonce though.
Shout out to the Dream all over that, bro. Executive producer, background vocals, writer, bro. That he cold.
Yeah, that's non-negotiable.
Because when I first heard the album, where it's like not breaks in between the songs, I was like, bro, this is the Dream. Like his first two albums were like that, where it's no breaks. It's just one, like the whole album is just like one full listen. And I think Prince has an album like that too. But I was like, we haven't had an album like that in a while. But Beyonce's album, overall, I'll give it a B+, A-, I guess. But it's nothing I would like revisit. But I understand the purpose of this album.
I think, the concept's nice, but I think I liked maybe, and I'm probably going to get hounded on social media for this by the Beehive, just be nice. I think I liked maybe 4 songs on the album. Ones that I can play. Like, I'm like, okay, this specifically Move.
Right. I feel you.
Loved Move. Like, that was I
like the one Sid wrote. Plastic off my couch or something like that. Plastic on my couch.
That's Sid is good.
Yeah. Sid is cold.
Yeah.
Sid cold, bro. Sid cold.
I low-key like Heated. I instantly knew that Drake wrote that song. As soon as it came on, I'm like, this sounds like something Drake would write. And I looked it up. Aubrey Graham.
But shout out to Drake though. Like, it's some stuff about Drake I like and respect. But then when he sings, it's like, bro, I guess it's part of the beast. I don't know.
And I have a feeling that this man hopped in the booth with Beyonce, knew that she was making this type of album, was like, this is a good idea. I want to do something like this.
And he called her like, bro, I'm about to just drop like a month before you, bro. It's all
Yeah,
right.
so you can have your
just to
shine.
get people warmed
Yeah.
up, you know what I'm saying?
And
To the house music.
both our
sound.
music is gonna be played in every Macy's, every Forever 21, every H&M. Like it's like I
Maybe
get
that
why
was
they
the strategy.
that's what I'm saying. Like I get why they made these songs, and I feel like Beyonce made this album, like Homecoming, like self-titled album. It's like made for shows. It's made for live shows. Like these songs live is gonna get crazy.
I agree.
So like I get why she's doing this. She knows what's gonna work, bro, and she gonna do it. She not finna go too far left field creatively or like musically, because that's not Beyonce.
As a
But,
casual
like,
listener of Beyonce, I would just like to request from her, because I feel like she'll watch this podcast eventually.
that would be hard.
I would like to request from her another 4 album. Like just another album with great ballads.
And you're working with different producers like Kanye and like
just give me that before you're done. Like once you're tired, to say, hey, here's the last album, and it's gonna be like 4.
I would love to hear a Beyonce album with like a Pharrell produced album. That would be hard.
That would be different.
With the Free Nationals band, the Anderson .Paak band.
I understand, but Beyonce ain't finna go soulful for you, bro. Like she ain't finna do that, dog.
She's
We all
not
want it.
We all want it. If she the Free National, the Beyonce,
maybe older Beyonce, maybe Beyonce when she like pushing 50, but like now.
Do you think she's gonna still be singing when she's like 50, 60?
Yep. It's gonna be a different type of music. I feel like
so she's gonna be on her Patti LaBelle.
Hopefully, and she'll go back to where she was, her roots, like Dangerously in Love was. I feel like that was like she has some soulful joints on there. Like Me, Myself, and I was soulful to me. Like I need something like that where it's kind of.
But that was also the time, though. During that time, that was the sound. R&B. That was a very popular sound. Yeah. So
it's not too many Jasmine Sullivans now. Like the sound.
Yeah. That August 08 dude is nice. Y'all heard of him?
No.
I think that's his name, August 08. I mean, Steve Lacy is hard.
Steve Lacy's great.
Bro, Steve Lacy got the best album out right now.
I tried to listen to it. It's not for me.
Oh, Gemini Rice, bro. Oh,
I tried.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. That's my story.
Like I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't say it's bad or I can't say it's bad or good. It's just not for me.
You don't like the guitar type of vibes, bro?
Nah, it was cool. I guess see why people like it, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
You know, this guy is he's a very smart guy. His very first demo with the song Dark Red on it, he recorded that completely on his iPhone on GarageBand.
Damn, that's cool. Yeah, I know. Doesn't he like, he's like Tame and Polly, where he write, produce, record all his stuff, and engineer everything. Yeah.
And he did it all on his phone.
That's so crazy.
Either his phone or his iPad. It's one of those. But yeah, he did it through GarageBand.
Hey, if you know a good engineer, if you know how to engineer the audio really good, you could work some magic. Yeah.
Well, now that he's made it, you could tell the audio is a lot different, but
Yeah.
He definitely his first little demo tape.
Let me see if that was his name, August 08.
Yeah, I've never heard
of August 08. He's a black dude, Los Angeles, Towards the Sun, is the album, and then Towards the Moon. That's the joints right there.
You know who I'm into? His name is Floyd Fiji, I think. Floyd Fuji.
Floyd. Let's look him up.
I think that's his name. Let me double check. I have to figure it out.
Floyd Fuji, yeah. He got an album called Mint.
Yeah, his music's pretty. You talk about soul, Josiah.
That's R&B soul.
Yeah, he has like kind of like what's more like alternative R&B, but he has a soulful sound.
That's my lane, man. I'll be looking for music like that.
There's a new guy. I guess I'm assuming he's similar. His name is Ruben James.
I've actually heard of Ruben James.
He's cool. He's like, I think he's based out of UK or something.
I've heard
I don't know if
I've heard of his name, but I don't think I've recognized a lot of his music though.
No, he's like freshly new. He probably had
like okay. Yeah. I was about to say his name sounds familiar. You know, from UK who I miss, bro? James Blake. Where's he been?
Man, he don't even make nothing no more, man. He's chilling.
He just came out with something.
He been grinding since like 08.
Yeah, he has been.
It's time to chill, man.
He literally just came out with something.
Like something new?
Well, like
Looking him up.
a single or
looking him
album?
up on Apple Music. Shout out to Apple Music.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wind Down.
He put out
2022.
he did put out Friends That Break Your Heart. That did come out in 21.
Yep.
That was a good album. Dang, maybe I'll go back and listen to that.
Oh, I haven't heard anything since Assume Form. I didn't know he was still making stuff.
The Color album was good. What was that called? Something about color. Yeah, the Color in Anything. That was a good album. Yeah, you gotta get on things like that. But yeah, I mean R&B. I guess R&B is like that old type of vibes are coming back, but in like the newer
version,
the newer
like a Ari Lennox type.
Yeah, like
I think she balances it well.
Or Alex Isley, like those type of artists are coming to the forefront a little bit. Yeah. So hopefully this type of hopefully people won't jump on the bandwagon of the Beyonce Drake and let them just have this wave, and then by the time the fall winter comes, it'll be something different.
People will, man.
I don't want to hear house music in November, bro. Like no.
People gonna follow Drake. People follow Drake all the time.
They do,
bro. No, I like Travis Scott might come back and flip it.
Yeah, they just he just was posted.
Yeah,
celebrating that he's back on stage now.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody said it must feel good to not be canceled anymore.
Let's be honest. What he did at Astro World was just ridiculous.
That
was ridiculous.
It was weird. It was weird, and he
definitely deserved that ostracizing that he received.
He didn't have a good PR team with him too, so
hopefully he changes people. How do you spin that though?
But you don't spin it; you just accept it and you go with it. You don't spin it. You don't spin people losing their oxygen at your show
while you're standing there just howling.
That look like
bro, you're
demonic,
really on some other right now. The conspiracy theories were. So many conspiracy theories after that. They're like, look at him harvesting energy. Look at him taking their souls.
Yeah, people would say some crazy stuff that they experienced at a Travis Scott concert.
That's so crazy.
I went to Travis the left and his eyes were black. It's like, man, the way people were going, they went through it at Astro World.
Yeah, I mean, I like Travis Scott's music, but I've only seen him perform one.
I just don't understand how they rage to his songs. Like, what song are you doing that to?
He got those heavy 808s. he got those heavy 808s music, bro, where he's using heavy auto tone on his voice. And I mean, I get it, but I ain't finna be in the mosh pit.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm too old, bro. I'm 32. I
guess sicko mode, but after that,
yeah, I can't think. Bystanders too. Like it go up like Goosebumps, bro.
Oh my, that song.
Oh yeah. Oh my.
Oh, I forgot. Goosebumps. Yeah,
the franchise song with MIA. Yeah, he got tracks that'll make you go up. But I ain't finna be down there with the young people losing my oxygen.
Yeah, we're literally middle-aged.
Wow, that sounds terrible, but we are.
We are, because if you look at the life expectancy now
in the United States,
75 or something.
Yeah, so if you do the math, 35 is middle-aged.
Now people dying early in the United States, and it's low-key sad.
Speaking of people losing population, did you see? This goes to our Indiana listeners, right? Yeah, and everyone knows that Indiana is the first state to pass that abortion.
Bruh.
Well, Eli Lilly came out. Eli Lilly is like one of our top companies here.
Probably number one.
Best job offerings that we can get.
I think that's the only Fortune 500 in Indianapolis.
It is. And they're talking about, if pretty much they paraphrased it and said that they can't get behind what's going on in the lawmakers.
Yeah.
And they may have to start looking to relocate.
Dang.
Oh.
Now that's
outside of Indy.
That's gonna make them change it.
Because
that's all the money.
They run the city.
They know that nobody's gonna want to live here now. They know that. So where are they gonna get talent?
Yeah, they run the city. And hopefully
that's true.
If you messing with the government, because they probably have influence with Indiana government. And hopefully, when the money's leaving or you know, potentially leaving, that'll make people, have conversations.
Yeah, that's the
I
only.
want those conversations to be had because this is crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. If
they leave, so many people are gonna leave and lose jobs.
Yeah.
Or they may offer them a relocation. They may say, "Hey, if you want to keep your job, we're
with us. We be leaving. Y'all coming with us?" Yeah.
Or they'll if it's possible, you can stay here and work remote. But
yeah, and then eventually come down, whatever. Yeah. Tough.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna fire people that are already there. But what they're saying is basically they're not gonna continue to have their headquarters here.
That's
because their headquarters is here.
Yeah.
They run Indianapolis, man.
They run the city, bro. Like nothing goes through without them. Like nothing big.
You see them everywhere.
Yeah, nothing big goes on without their name.
They literally somebody said on Twitter, I think it was one of my good friends, they were like, Indianapolis is gonna start looking like Detroit if Eli really leave.
Bro, Indianapolis gonna start looking like Gary, bro.
In fact, Detroit got GM and Ford. They got money.
GM and Ford, right.
That's true. That is true.
That's tough, bro.
We just have the Pacers. We just have the Pacers after that.
What are they doing?
Yeah,
shit. About to say,
we're rebuilding.
I haven't. I mean, I'm casually watching.
We're gonna be
basketball,
We're gonna be all right.
Watch Pacers. Anymore.
Give it a few years.
Give it like three years. Pacers gonna be all right. Pacers gonna be all right.
If Pacers was a stock, I'll tell you to buy right now.
Yo, so speaking of sports, so Perez, we are dedicating our gifts and talents on this podcast to push women to support the WNBA. Can you give us, do you like the WNBA? If not, can you give us reasons why you don't really rock with the sport or the league like that? Or what could they do for women be like, all right, that's hard?
I don't know. I feel like I've just been brainwashed by society.
Yeah, that's what I think so.
This is weird. So when I watch the WNBA, I'm like, this is weird. I don't know. It's just
it's what you
and
mean
I feel
by
bad
weird,
saying
though.
that as a woman. I feel horrible for saying it, but it feels
free flowing session here. Why you think it's weird?
I think it's just because it's not popular. It's not like something that we've been pushed to watch.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, I used to sit down with my grandpa and I would watch the NBA.
Right.
It wasn't like he was about to turn on. Let me see.
Yeah.
What the WNBA is talking about. He wasn't watching that. He was watching NBA and football. It's kind of like if all of a sudden they had
any teams
a women's football league, it'd be weird.
Do you know any teams other than the Indiana Fever?
No, not one.
Come on. You know the team in LA. Come on.
What team?
The LA Sparks.
The Sparks.
Lisa Leslie, Candace Parker.
But you're also talking to somebody who literally
you don't
I'm a very casual sports
viewer.
So please.
And that was my point.
I think that's the majority of
that was my point last time we was talking about this. It was like, bro, women don't be, I don't know any diehard sports fans who are women.
I have two good friends that love basketball and they love volleyball and football, but
I'm talking about non-athletes, non-athletes.
Oh, non-athletes that didn't play.
Yeah.
I mean, I played athletics in high school, but I mean, I still even then was so whatever the sports overall.
I just think this topic is very interesting. It's a women's league, but women don't like it.
Do you think because it was so male dominated that women aren't supposed to like it or something?
Is that the brainwash part of it?
Yeah.
Systematically. The thing about it is I don't even know if it's that I don't like it. Because I'm happy that there's a space for women to play. And I knew a couple of girls in high school that played basketball. It's just that
passion behind it.
Yeah, just watching it, it just does. It's not, I think that they just don't dedicate the same resources they do to the NBA. They don't make it interesting. The NBA is interesting because of all of the politics behind it. Let's be real.
Yeah.
There's a lot of competition between the players. Oh, this person's beefing and this team has this.
Yeah, the drama.
There's a lot of
making up
marketing.
beef just to have.
We talk about the NBA right now. It's gonna come back in 2 months. Yeah,
I know.
Even in the '90s, Jordan, his whole thing, he made it interesting because he was an interesting player.
That's true.
You had Iverson. Iverson was an interesting player, but the WNBA is is there any tension between the teams? They don't market it. They don't make it
Right.
I'm
Interesting.
surprised they didn't do nothing for like Cheryl Swoops or Lisa Leslie back in the day, just to get things going.
Yeah. I mean, but a little bit more attention now. Like they're on 2K. Like
Yeah, they're way
That's
more popular than they were
great.
15 years
they're-
ago. Yeah,
like you could
That's
play.
great.
You could buy 2K and play like a WNBA like season. You know what I mean? Like be a team and like play like.
and I think the
Yeah.
next gen Xbox and PlayStation, you can like make a my career.
Oh, that's
be
hard.
A
That's
player in the
awesome.
WNBA.
I didn't know that part. That's
I would
tight.
do that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I
So
want the
think,
WNBA to be more popular. That would be kind of
yeah,
cool.
and like they're
'cause-
sponsored
That's
by
like-
Nike now. Like it's coming.
They're the longest lasting women's league. I think.
Yeah, they made
I
it
guess
20
in North
years.
America or something. Yeah,
Which team?
like the
The
whole
league,
league. I mean,
like the league.
yeah.
Oh, the league.
Well, they've
Yeah.
had teams off and on though, but the league itself has remained. Like Detroit doesn't have a team anymore. Like the Fever
Sad
suck.
times.
The Fever could leave.
Yeah, I was thinking that we need we need to
Bro.
change this stuff up.
Tamika Catchings, bro. She was not a good GM. She stepped down in February, but
Still
yeah.
not good.
Well,
Still
yeah, I
not
guess
good.
that does pertain to that too, because the WNBA is fairly young. When did
Yeah.
did they bring it?
It was
20 years
about?
ago.
25.
25 years ago, right?
So 97.
So that makes sense because you got to think about it. The NBA has been around since what?
This was
Yeah.
they celebrated their 75th year, so they got 50 years.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
established. So I think that's another reason why it's not.
The
It just
history
looks.
behind
It
it.
feels weird when you watch
Yeah.
it because you're just like, this seems very new.
Yeah.
It's
So-
a startup. It's a startup.
Are you keeping up with the whole Brittany Griner situation?
Man, that's terrible.
Yeah, it sucks. Less than a gram of oil, not even flour.
Like a cart.
Not like
Yeah, it's a cart of.
like.
I mean, I don't know
that's the
why she
most
would fly
pettiest-
internationally with that anyway.
My
To
thing
Russia, to all
is,
places.
my thing is, she's probably been doing that because they
Yeah, she
play,
plays there
They
all
play
the-
basketball
yeah.
overseas all the time.
That's where
And
they
I
get
think-
their money. So I think she
I
get
think
paid
if we
$2 million
wasn't-
over there.
If it wasn't for this war, bro, they wouldn't be this petty.
8 years,
It's 9.
9 years.
It's like 9.5. Yeah, for less than a gram.
It's like, what do you do? Can't really do anything.
That's so crazy. When she
And
get
no one
out,
can get her out.
Yeah,
nah. And when she get out, she just like
career's
Yeah,
over.
she can coach. Go back
Or
and coach.
playing career. Yeah,
Playing career's over, but she can come back and coach or whatever.
That's not fair. She's in a whole nother, like, there's no international lawyer that can kind of like get her out of that.
she was
Say,
coming,
oh, she's a.
she was coming back to the States to play in the WNBA this season, and then
That's what I'm saying. So like, there's
Yeah.
no lawyer that can try to argue a case, like an international lawyer or something that can,
well, didn't they try to do like a
They
international
tried-
trade, bro? Like
or like a pardon. Like,
didn't
So
Biden
they're-
try to do something?
So I seen. So there was like a lawyer that went over there saying like she needed that for like medical things, but they didn't care. And
Mm.
then like Biden was. I think they're still trying to work out like a prisoner swap because we have like a Russian prisoner over here. Like he's like a mass murderer and a drug dealer, so it's not the same.
Yeah,
wow.
tough. But then, like on the flip side of being black in America, like didn't they indict the people who killed Breonna Taylor?
Yeah,
Mhm.
It's
they're going to
like
jail.
whoa, like the roller coaster of black America.
No one's really talking about that either.
It's wild, right? Because the Brittany Griner situation is, I feel like that's overpowering it because it's so messed up. It's so petty.
It's so messed up, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. So they're just gonna let her rot in a cell for 9 years.
Yep.
That's terrible.
Hey, she probably gonna be in there lifting weights though. She
What if they?
she gonna be in there just. But did you see the jail in Norway? How it's
Yeah,
like
it
an
looks really
apartment
nice.
complex.
It looks nice.
Like they got like real like kitchens, like a refrigerator, like living
Yeah, it's there
room,
for like
You
it's for
can
like
make-
rehab and stuff.
yeah.
You can make the nicest jail ever. I'm still gonna be pissed that I'm
Yeah,
not
it's like
here.
your freedom is gone.
I feel you. Your freedom's gone, but at the same time, it's like really light there. It's like they teach you skills, like art skills, whatever type of skills. So
So
when
you
you
don't have
get
to
out,
come
you have
back.
a job. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like
Oh, actually, that's really nice.
It's
You'll be
not- they give you real food, like fresh foods. Like it's
you'll
not
be a
like
productive
cafeteria
citizen
food.
of society.
Yeah.
when
Well, you
leave.
know, I've been saying for years, I've been telling people like Norway is one of the best countries on this
Yeah, their
planet.
crime rate is
for-
really low. And they don't have
standard of
gun,
living.
they don't have gun crimes either.
if you're looking for a society to live in where you just feel peace and you're calm, you're not stressed out, you're healthy, you make pretty good money, go to Norway.
Yeah, they said that.
Now the weather's not the greatest.
Zambia and Africa is the same way.
Yes, they have a great places in the world, bro. Switzerland too, but we all know we can't afford to live in Switzerland. So,
but like, if you had the means to just get up and go to Norway or Zambia, like you had the means, but your wherewithal, would you be like wanting to leave the matrix, like the system in America where you're so comfortable in? And it's like, and probably do something else. You know,
yes, I would absolutely love to leave and go to Norway.
I think I wouldn't do Norway. I'd probably go to Zambia. Maybe go with that.
I don't know, because the continent of Africa, man, I want to visit, but
maybe go to the motherland, bro. Like my homie Alyssa, you know Alyssa Walker Josiah.
Yeah,
like she just be in Ghana, like chilling.
I think she's the flight attendant.
She's a flight attendant, but she used that role, that position to like get to Africa and like keep going back. Like,
listen, I am going to Nigeria and Ghana before I die.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm trying to,
and I'm gonna go in December when it's lit, and I'm gonna eat a lot of food. Go? Yeah, they have something called Daddy December.
Oh,
all right.
So like all of December, Lagos is like crazy. It is kind of like the same in Accra as well, Ghana.
Lagos.
Yeah. Lagos in Nigeria.
Is it Lagos or Lagos? I don't be knowing.
I don't know if it's a lot. I think it's Lagos. It's Lagos.
Maybe Lagos.
Yeah. And they just have something where they just do something every day. There's concerts, all of like the top Afrobeats artists. They
see Burna Boy out there, bro.
Wizkid. All of them, yeah.
Wizkid is cold, man.
Yeah, I like
Wizkid is the best.
I like Wizkid. I like Burna Boy new album was hard too.
You liked it?
Yes. I was like, this dude is good, bro. And I watched his he got on Architect Digest on YouTube. They showed his crib, bro. His crib is nice, but like when you walk into the front door, bro has a waiting room. Like he has somebody open the door. He's like, you gotta wait in here until I come down and see you. I was like, bro, that's some real shit I'll never know about. Bro.
That is literally the most excessive thing,
bro. But the room is hard. But the room is hard, bro.
You choose to have a waiting room in your house.
A waiting room.
Like if you're in my house, you don't need to wait to see me. You're already here. You have the address.
The room is hard, though. It's like the artwork in there. They got the books, the magazines. It's hard. The chairs, like this design really well. But I mean, I love Architect Digest, but like I wouldn't want a big ass house like that. Like
no,
I'd be thinking that too.
I
think the max is for me is probably like 4,000 or 5,000 square feet. Anything beyond that's kind of like
I have a fascination for one level cribs with the basement.
Yeah. I like one level with a basement. I agree with you. Having stairs is just I fell down my own stairs.
At your house?
At my house.
Y'all don't got a lot of stairs either.
I know. And I fell on my booty. I was like,
oh, that type of fall.
Yeah.
And you look around, I was like,
hey, I was like,
you get up all quick, like
I really did that.
I literally looked around. I was like, y'all see that?
You get humble real quick,
man. That's wild. But what? Okay. Would you want to say? Yeah, go ahead.
For Brittany Griner, you think if she won like the Olympic gold medal for Russia, they let her out,
bro?
And she just came out
keeping her because of that,
and like came out
house arrest
50, like she like she playing for her freedom.
Y'all play your way out.
That's bad, but like, what if that's the case?
That probably is the case. That's the sad.
I hope not. I hope not.
People are so corrupt in this world. You know what their MO is.
I think it's they just being petty because Russia and the United States got beef. And they just like, oh, it's a reason to, you know.
But why you want to keep her?
Exactly. It's like, it's too many options in America for y'all to be.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
grinder, bro.
They didn't get a politician. Y'all got a
ain't no value in the prisoner, bro. Just let her out, bro. That's so crazy. Talk about smuggling.
They said smuggling, bro. Like that's not smuggling.
That's not smuggling, bro. She ain't making nothing off that, bro. A half a gram of oil.
That's no one is buying that.
That's so wild, bro. Like that's like she was finishing up what she
I
had.
was about to say she was literally in the middle of.
That's like a drop of water.
Literally, she's finishing up. Literally, she
That's
was about
so
to clear the
crazy.
rest of that oil that day.
Right. She's like, let me finish this before I get on the plane, bro. That's so
man.
wild, bro. That's so wild. But anyway, let's move on. Posio Soaps. Woo! Where we at with the soaps?
I'm actually gonna make some today. So we had a lot of requests for the Aqua Fresh bar that we remember that we did the collaboration with
the Jordan 8 looking one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'll be having those restocked.
That's hard. So how did that work out with you? Did you and DJ tag team on that? Because
it was his idea.
Oh, so what was his idea, I guess?
He wanted to make a soap that reflected his favorite shoe.
Okay.
And I don't want to really speak for him in terms of like his process and his thoughts, but he just gave me the idea and I just designed it. I just said, hey, do you like these colors? This is what I have. And we were going to meet up. I wanted him to kind of smell my fragrances that I have available. And he wasn't able to do that. So I kind of just was like, well, I've been hearing a lot of rumblings about people like bergamot. So I'd found like a bergamot scented fragrance. So
I remember having that. That one was good.
Yes.
Yeah, that one was
I will
good.
be bringing that one back soon.
Hot commodities. Yes. That's what's up. What else you got going on? Are you got anything new, or are you just bringing back the old faithfuls?
For this drop, I'm gonna bring back the ones that I've heard a lot of requests for, like lavender. So I'm gonna be making some lavender, blackberry amber. Some people wanted that one back. I'm bringing back sandalwood vanilla. I just had dropped it this past drop and it was a hit.
Can you make candles too? Because that sounds like a crazy candle.
I've been hearing a lot of people ask me about candles, and
is it
candles
the
and
same
lotion?
Type
people
of...
keep asking me, "You gonna make lotion or you gonna make candles?"
Is that the same type of I guess process? Of like
soap and the candles.
Like if you're using
candles are a
and
bit easier.
Okay,
it's easier to do, and you just gotta kind of come up with like the ratios to like beeswax and everything, because you use beeswax or soy wax depending on how you want to make your candles. But it's an easier process, and you just pour it in your container and you put the wick in there, let it set for like I think a week.
Oh dang.
Or a couple of days. I think actually just a couple of days. Let it like kind of just sit and just everything mesh together, and then you're good.
Hey, if you start making candles too,
we in there.
Because man, like adults be liking like little shit. Like what I've noticed, like I be getting hype over like little stuff. Like that's not like nothing. Like we was at work, they was talking about cleaning supplies, bro. Getting hype off of cleaning supplies.
I'm telling you, I love getting me a new bottle of Pine Sol.
Yeah, it's like when you get done cleaning, it's like you look around like, I did that, bro. It smell good in here, bro. Like that's so crazy how we get hype over that though.
Cause we're adults now. We stay in our house all the time. We're like, we just want a nice smelling, clean area to exist in.
I like to keep a nice candle going, man. Or like some incense.
Definitely.
Yeah.
See, the issue though with me wanting to get into candles, because like I don't mind expanding my product line, but it's just the market's so saturated with candles, and I want to try to find something that makes my candles different and stand out. So that's what I'm still in the process of thinking through. It's like, what can I offer the market that's different that they can't find at a Target or that they can't find online on Instagram? Because there's so many candle makers. Yeah. So
that's true.
If I can find something that makes it a little bit more proprietary or original, then
I'll make a candle. Like those sprays,
like a room spray.
Yeah, or like a before you go spray, or like a car spray. You know what I mean? Like
the smoker spray.
Oh yeah, smoker odor spray.
Honestly, if I had it my way, and if I had the ability to do it, I want to make perfume and cologne. That's really what I would do, because I am obsessed with perfume. But that takes chemistry and a lot of resources.
Do you be at like some of the like festivals, like community stuff, like setting up tables and stuff?
Yeah, so I actually just did Grapevine. Well, was it last month? Last first Friday?
Grapevine.
I'll tell you.
Yeah. So Grapevine is a I guess it's like a farmer's market, but not a farmer's market. It's kind of like it's an event for Black entrepreneurs.
That's tight.
Black vendors to come and sell products, and then
It's
they'll
on
have
First
like,
Fridays too.
yeah, and they have a
That
DJ.
sound like, bro. That sounds like Nashville. It sound like the Black Market Nashville. They do.
Yeah, it's like
they
a
do that same thing.
marketplace.
They
Yeah,
do the same thing here, First Fridays.
and you don't necessarily have to come to buy. You can just come and
Yeah,
network.
come and chill out. Yeah,
And they'll have like a DJ,
Yup.
and then
Hey,
it's
the
held
same
at
thing.
Chloe's Bodega. That's the name of
Word.
the business in Indianapolis on MOK. And
Okay.
you can literally just come park. You can go inside of
Mhm.
Chloe's and get something to eat if you don't really
Mhm.
want to buy anything, or you can just browse around. And
Mhm.
it was a great turnout. A lot of people were interested in the soaps and
First
stuff.
Fridays.
So
That means they just had it. I mean, they just had it, or is it coming up?
yep, they just had
They
one for
just had it.
August. Yep, I could not participate.
Yeah.
I didn't have enough inventory. So.
Oh, word. I'll be in Indianapolis this weekend for
Wow.
Lloyd's getting married. So
Congratulations, Lloyd. Shout out to you.
yeah,
Shout out
Lloyd
to
McBride. Lloyd McBride. I've been knowing Lloyd since like 7th grade, bro. Like, it's funny. Lloyd used to be really, really skinny, and now he's like this fit, like
I knew him when he was skinny,
basketball
and all he
trainer,
was
like
was shoulders. He was all
yeah,
shoulders.
shoulders, bro. Like,
I used to call him shoulders. What's up, shoulders?
he was in the gym heavy for like 5-6 years straight, though. He was in the bodybuild competition.
Oh,
too.
really? Oh,
Like,
he was into like that. Oh,
yeah, Lloyd.
dang.
Lloyd is dedicated. Is Lloyd dedicated? He gonna do it, bro. Like that's what I got, bro. Yeah. I'm happy for him, man. I think his birthday's in September too, so he got these next 2 months are gonna be pretty good for my bro.
That's awesome.
So I'll be there, and then I'm taking photos for my cousin and her family, Deidre, her family on
Oh,
Sunday.
tight.
So that should be cool.
I'm happy for your photographer's journey.
Right on, man. I got a new Sony A7 IV. So
The grind.
the level up is here, Perez.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to re-up good stories too, because I've been wanting to just have good, better quality of video. So I'm gonna re-up on that and try to
I remember our struggles.
dog. My last very good one was with Damo Dope. It was good, but you can
I like that one.
It was good because we had like the lights and all that stuff. But I was like, now I can shoot in 4K, 8K, bro. It's lit.
I mean, honestly, film, and I learned this when I used to shoot with you. It's a lot.
It's a pay, yeah. It's a grind. You got to be patient with it.
Yeah, and you need to have a team. You have to have a lot of people involved to help.
Yeah, for real.
Because it's a lot of things you got to take into consideration when you're filming.
Yeah. And to your point, I kind of appreciate like the freelance photography because it takes work. Sometimes I might have somebody with me, but it's not as time consuming as a video work, videography. Because I was with this rapper yesterday, Triple Play Squeek.
Shout out to Triple Play Squeek.
Shout out to Triple Play. Shout out to Triple Play. It's his artist that I met through my job at the museum, BMI, this group that helps Black artists or whatever. And then so she's like a Ratchet like type of rapper, like, you know what I mean, like a Megan Stallion type of content. Like, so she's supposed to have a music video yesterday, but it like rained and it was tough. But to your point about videography, it's like, yo, if you know the rain coming, bro, like just shoot earlier. You know what I mean? Like shoot, because the rain didn't come until about like 2:30, 2:45. But it was like all sunshine. We could have shot. Well, I wasn't part of the video team. I was there to take behind the scenes photos, but I was just thinking like, learn a moment. If you know the rain's coming or a possibility that's 40-50% chance of rain, like you're gonna move the shoot up, bro. Let's shoot.
Yeah, and that's all.
Let's shoot from 10 to 2. You know what I mean?
You should have been doing pre-production. You should have been doing your research, making sure that the weather's gonna be good, especially if you're gonna shoot outside.
Yeah, and in those moments where it's like a bummer or like tough situation, I always keep it as like a learning tool. Like it's like, okay, now I know what to do, what not to do, like things like that. Because when there's no shade to the video crew there. Like they were good people. We were all ready to shoot or whatever. But it's just like certain things you just gotta know. Like when you get there if the shoot's supposed to start at 2, people shouldn't still be getting ready or getting
at 2.
And you need somebody there. You need another person there to keep things on time. Like, okay,
the project manager.
You're gonna be yep. So that's what I'm saying. It's just you gotta have a crew involved, and it can be a lot. And we used to just be me and you. It used to just be me and you. Like that's why it's so crazy. Like we would literally shoot these long documentaries, like 15, 20 minutes.
15, 20 minutes.
Shooting and editing our own stuff. Advertising, marketing our own stuff. Like
that shit fun though. But it's like you said, you gotta have a team, like for real. But I'm gonna try to re-up and revamp. My guy Ruck down here, he got a Sony too. So I might do a wedding. I might do a wedding with him, but I'm contemplating on that. We'll see. But so the video shoot did go through. So she had like a performance that night. And she hit me up on Instagram. I was like, "You busy tonight? Come take photos of me perform." I'm like, "Bet." So we get there. Desiree with me. So like, bro, it's Ratchet, bro. It's Ratchet, bro.
Hey,
like,
I love a good Ratchet time.
And it's like it felt like a refresher, bro. Because I felt so out of place.
A refresher.
I'm not in those type of groups or in those type of settings or atmospheres. So when I'm there, I'm like, bro. It's a lot of Ratchet people in here, bro. And then on the flyer, it said ladies wear lingerie and guys wear tank tops, so no shirt. Where
was she performing? Was it at a club?
It was kind of like a club, but it was like a space for events, you know.
Oh, okay.
And they had like a stage in there or whatever, bar area, whatever. It was, but people didn't come dressed as the flyer said, but it was little spew, bro. Where I'm gonna come where the flyers say, bro. It was this older dude in there with the great tank top, bro. I was like, he came ready.
Oh man,
he came ready, bro. We was outside in the park, I waiting for Trip, right? And then we see him come. I was so Desiree. I was like, bro, came ready. He came with the tank top, and it was like bros in there with t-shirts, jerseys, bro, like regular going out stuff, bro. Like, bro came ready, dog.
Jordan.
And there was this one chick in there. I think she was white, but she had a pancake booty, dog. Dude, but she had like the lingerie on with the jean shorts. I was like, dog, bro.
Listen,
this is a put.
Little booties matter.
Hey, but it was like no booty.
All
no booties matter.
Like, like there's no booty, little booty, tiny booty, but like what is like straight desk? Yeah,
that's terrible. So you wouldn't date a woman with no booty. You wouldn't date if there was a woman that had a very slated backside, but she was, very smart, pretty, great personality, accomplished, rich. You wouldn't date her?
Rich?
But you had to reconsider. Like, wait a minute.
A chick. Probably not though. I mean,
oh geez, in their booty obsession.
No. It's not a booty obsession. It's not a booty obsession. It's just like human beings like something to look at, especially with your partner, significant other. You know what I mean? Like it's something like icing on the cake. You know what I mean?
I don't like icing. Icing is very disgusting.
That's hilarious. Whipped cream, whatever you like.
Cherry on top.
Cherry on top. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. She'll probably have to be like the most funniest person ever, and like with the craziest personality to like keep me on my toes or something. To me to consider.
Sorry I even brought that up. I don't want to get into dating semantics.
I mean, it's
I don't want to turn your podcast into so $200 dates.
No. We talked about that a couple episodes ago. You remember on social media where old girl tried to make bro pay for her 18 friends?
Yeah, that was obviously a stunt. Like, let's be real.
But that was like so stupid. And then she tried to call him broke because he was trying to be a man and stand his ground.
Someone out there is doing that for real though.
I'm so
At least
tired.
one person.
He said somebody out there doing it for real. Prayers out to that person because that's
Yeah.
Prayers up.
that's
And prayers
tragic.
down for
Thoughts
the
and
woman.
prayers for
That's
sure.
tragic.
All I know is I'm just tired of being on social media every day, specifically Twitter. This is for you.
No, Twitter.
And every day there's some type of rhetoric being discussed about a date,
Oh, yeah.
a preference,
a preference.
a something. I'm sick of it.
That's
Sounds
why
like high school, man.
I was telling my homies at work. I was like, bro, I don't want to be single in 2022.
It
For
sounds
what?
horrible.
It don't even sound like a good time. Cause like when you take somebody on a date, like you gotta become an android. Like you gotta like be this certain type of being where it's like
Yeah, because God forbid they're recording you and putting you on TikTok and say, "Oh
I
my
know.
God, he took me."
He took me to the Cheesecake Factory, and I hate how he cut his chicken. Like, bro,
And the guys are recording too.
it's me doing this.
You're having a good time. You think everything's going fine?
Second drink on the way, she going in, bro.
I'm
On
telling
Twitter.
you, man. I'm telling you,
I can't do that.
it's out of control. And then you got the guys doing the same thing. They're no better.
Yeah, the guys doing
It's
the same
not.
thing.
It's not a gender thing anymore.
It's all of like I'm about to just start
It's a
this.
people thing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't. I don't know what I would do.
The
if I was
gender
single.
wars are just. It gives me a headache.
don't know
I'm
what I
getting
would
one
do.
talking about it.
Nah, people fake care. Like with the whole Deshaun Watson situation, people be like protect women, but then any other type of day, like it's the whole gender war thing, like you say, or like when somebody like when a black man gets shot, it's like protect black men. It's like, but you just told me something different yesterday, or it's like, you know what I mean? How men supposed to pay for everything, and how like if women pay for things, I don't. It's like, bro,
Men are supposed to pay for everything because they're a headache.
I mean, that's your opinion. That's your
Pay
opinion.
for everything.
Shout
Get on
out
my
to Cedric.
nerves.
Shout out to Cedric. Holding it down. Shout out to Cedric holding it down.
Yeah, but
Pay for my steak dinner.
if
I mean,
you
I don't mind paying for everything.
if you
That's
ask a girl
dope.
on a date, you have to pay, guys.
I mean, it's
don't-
literally-
Yeah,
that's
if you ask-
wild
it's
though.
If
Like,
you ask
logic.
them, if you ask
Even a friend date.
and you expect them to pay? That's
you
crazy.
expect, like that's crazy, bro.
You're
Why
like,
do
"Nah,
you-
I
we gonna
why?
split.
though.
We gonna split.
But there are times where, you know what I mean, my money's low and Desiree looks out. That's awesome.
That's because
But,
you guys are an
like,
established couple. If you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
I mean,
somebody
yeah,
that you're
like
trying
a
to
couple,
court,
yeah.
But that's my reason.
to
Like,
you.
I don't want to be single because what if someone else doesn't get that logic? I don't have
why
it right
wouldn't
now.
they get that logic, bro? Like, I don't have it right. The way it's, I don't have it right.
I
now.
think some people just need
My
to go out.
pockets are
Just need to go
empty.
outside.
Yeah, exactly.
man. People just
There's
need to go
nothing there.
outside.
Bro, I don't want to be single at 22, dog. That sounds like a headache, bro. Like you got to jump on dating apps and like you can't just meet people regularly no more. Like I guess you can meet people at church. I guess that's still an option, but
There was this TikTok I ran across because somehow my algorithms all types of messed up. But
Bro.
some guy was like, they were like, how do you date in 2022 without using dating apps? And this guy was like, you go to places
Where people
all
Where
the
women
time,
are.
the same
Yeah.
places all the
Yeah.
time. Like,
just go up and
that's
talk
how-
to a woman. You know what I mean?
and
Yo,
you go to the same places. You're literally going to the same bar,
Yeah.
the same
the
grocery,
same grocery
Yeah.
store. Yeah.
same place,
Yeah.
and you repeatedly go.
Yeah.
You see the same people.
Same Starbucks. Yeah.
And you're like, oh, hey, I've seen you here.
Yeah.
And you start talking. And he was like, that's how people back in the day met their wives and husbands. They went to the same
Yeah.
places all the time.
Thing about
We're
now
regulars.
is we got way more options now. Like
And we
you
have the
can-
internet.
You got the internet. You could date someone in Russia and be like, yo, I've been dating her for 6 months, bro.
Yeah,
know what
because
I
she
mean?
wants that green card.
You know what I mean? So,
Obviously.
it's like it's always a catch. It's always a catch. But I
For
guess
sure.
you could like go, like you said, to a regular place. But I was so the place we was at yesterday for triple performance. I was looking around. You know, it's like it's girls like having a good time in there. It's guys in there.
Yeah.
But it's like no one talking to each other. It's like nobody trying to meet new people. Like I ain't see nobody try to buy a girl or girl buy a girl a drink or whatever preference they go by. It's just like I didn't see any action.
You didn't
I ain't
see
seen no action.
human interactions. You
Right.
saw people.
I saw people on
their
phones.
phones.
You know, when the bar, when they brought the drinks over with the sparkles, you know, people like get hyped off of that.
Listen, I'm so happy that I'm really not super. I don't really participate in social media to the capacity I used to.
Yeah.
Because when I'm out with my friends, I usually put my phone away because I'm like, I don't have a reason to record because I don't have a personal Instagram.
I want to do that too. Unless we take a group photo and I'm gonna take my picture out, but like,
I'm not really on my phone.
Trying to enjoy
the
moment, you know.
Yeah, I'm with my friends, and plus too, you have to think about it. As a woman, I need to be more aware of my surroundings anyway. Facts. So I need to make sure I know what's going on. So that's another reason. It's like a safety precaution. But people are sitting at a club. You spent all this money to get in. You're like this,
bro. That's all I see.
Looking at the phone.
That's why
you're like this. Hey, the whole time. Like,
that's why I don't get hyped. That's why I don't get like I guess jealous when people are out. Like put it on social media.
I feel like you're missing out on something.
It's like I already know what y'all doing. Like I've been in those places,
bro. You don't
get
just
sitting down.
Just sitting.
Not anymore.
I was like, how come they no action here? Because it's a lingerie party. I mean, everybody in there like showing ass.
Right. You would think that somebody would be getting down. Like just if I was single and I was at a lingerie party and I was young and had my young body. Come on.
It's
now.
like, bro. It's like. So
I'm in there.
It was like nobody dancing on nobody, like
crazy.
I was like,
give me a few drinks. I'm turning up.
I'm looking at the guys standing behind a DJ booth. I'm like, all these women in here, bro. What y'all doing, bro?
They try to look cool, man. Are they just scared?
I'm saying all this like in Desiree ear, like, bro, look at these niggas, bro. Like everybody just chilling.
They probably just scared. I feel like they don't know how to talk to one another. They're probably just scared.
I'm with that too. It's probably like people like to your point.
Probably wants
like if a single dude goes into a Starbucks, you see a chick that you know might look cute, or whatever. She on her phone in line. Like, how do you approach that?
Well, just like you made a good point though, because I think quarantine shifted how people interact with one another.
And social media. In general.
It was already on the decline, but when we went into quarantine, we were forced to like have to pivot how we interact because of COVID.
Yeah.
So some people are starting to get socially awkward because it's like they've learned to just communicate through screens. Like even now, we're communicating through a screen, or we're on our phones communicating with our friends. We're not actually hanging out with them because, I mean, maybe that's just like going to be the new way that people are.
Yeah, I bet you one of them dudes was in there like. They probably knew one of the girls on social media. They probably hit her up after. Because it's probably easier for him that way. Because it's a lot of pressure on the guy. You got to come up and just say something and hope you don't sound like an idiot.
I mean,
I don't know how it is. I don't know how it is with a girl. No one never approached me.
Well, I think that's shifting now. I feel like a lot of women are definitely shooting their shot when they see a guy that they're interested in. So.
Yeah, oh, dude, yo, I seen this tweet. It said, "This is me shooting my shot, sending wings to the dude at the bar." I was like, "Hey, that's low-key hard. That's hard."
But how do you know what flavor he likes?
I guess you just get the default.
It's a risk.
Barbecue.
It's a risk. You send the ranch. You send the light mild.
Barbecue's definitely a default. I think everyone loves barbecue.
Yeah, it's just a default. It's like you can't go wrong.
But if you were single, bro, and then somebody sent you like some wings or like some sliders with some fries, bro, you like, these are sliders and fries from the lady in the purple down at the bar. You'd be like, "Oh, come here, bro. Come down here. Let's get a drink."
That would make my whole year. I'd be like, wow.
You're like, bro, I was hungry, bro. I was hungry. Trying to wait till you leave the club, but nah, I got this whole plate. That's a crazy way to shoot your shot if you're a woman, though. I feel like I would recommend that if you're a single woman, go ahead and sing that man some wings. Like, but then somebody said, "What if you're a pescatarian?"
I was thinking that. Like, what if he's vegan?
She said, "I said fries too." Oh, that's hilarious.
Bro,
some dude was like, "I'm a sucker for some fries. I would have folded like some laundry."
Hey, everybody love fries.
That's like some fresh fries. Yeah, like some fresh hot fries, bro. Like they not like crunchy or hard or whatever. They like, you know what I mean? That perfect soft. It's like, gosh, bro. Hey,
I also don't mind my fries with a little crunch either, though.
I gotta taste the potato in there. I don't want to taste like air.
No, I don't want it to be that crunchy, but a
Tastes
crunch
like-
to it is fine.
Yeah.
To it, okay. I feel you. But that's a creative way to shoot your shot. But yeah, that's
So you're telling me
hilarious.
that you want wings that makes your heart happy.
If I was single, then shoot, you send me some wings, bro.
Exactly.
That's true.
Or some salmon sliders, just calamari. something.
Yo, calamari, I would fold, man. Like, wow.
You said the calamari, bro.
Bro, calamari is good.
That's so crazy, bro. That's wild. That's funny. But this is a good podcast. We've been over an hour. This is good. When your soaps dropping?
So I don't have a date yet, but I'll announce it on my Instagram once I have the
Feel you.
date.
Like
Posio Soaps.
like
At
a Drake.
Posio-
You don't know when you dropping like Drake. You just gonna drop.
That's true. I just be like, honestly, never mind. Drop it.
Honestly, never mind.
Honestly, never mind.
Y'all so
For real.
But before that, man, go buy some soap, guys. You don't be out
Yeah.
here musty.
I think we have a
It's
few
summertime.
left. I don't know when this podcast is debuted if I'll still have some left, but as it stands today on the
I'm gonna probably
7th,
drop it tomorrow.
I have some.
I'll probably drop it
Okay.
tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna edit some of these photos and edit or put together this episode. And yeah, we're on YouTube now, Perez. So
Congratulations. I will subscribe. Are you gonna
Yeah.
do
You.
TikTok now?
uh,
Are you guys in the same? You guys aren't in the same.
No, we're not the same.
No,
I wish we
I'm
were.
live. I'm live from Nashville. Josiah's live from Dearborn, and you are live from Indianapolis.
Because I'm wondering if you guys can do like a setup where you guys are sitting at a table and you have like a really cool background and you're like
Yeah.
talking.
You would. I wish that was the case. That'd
Yeah,
be tight.
maybe next time we all in Indy, we can do that, or maybe just record like a section or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because my camera can't record a whole hour for real, unless somebody's manning it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you said, you need a team, Perez.
You need a
You need
team.
a team. You need a team, bro. Need a team. But yeah, I'll hit you up
man.
when I'm in the city next week or this upcoming weekend. And
Okay.
then yeah, shout out to Lloyd. Rest in peace, Corey Bowles. I gotta call my people and check up on them. But y'all stay easy. We'll catch y'all on 49 and y'all be smooth.